Did you know there's a 90% chance that you as a network marketer will either quit or never make even enough to cover your monthly auto ship in your business? It's a sobering statistic taken from the income disclosure statements of all the companies in our industry. It's not just my opinion. And when I saw this, I was like, man, I've got to do something to change, because I've been through 3 companies, 328 presentations that were all no's, and I'm like, man, I got to do something different before I end up being in that 90%. I mean, I'm running out of time and money at the time. I was like, I've got to do something different. So what I want to do for you in this video right now is show you how you can use affiliate marketing to get some upfront quick money, a minimum of 5 figures, and at the same time have that build a successful network marketing business that you're currently in. So it's going to solve 2 major issues for you, which could be wanting more money and then also building success, rank advancing, getting through the ranks in your network marketing business. So let's take a look at that right now. I'll draw it out on this whiteboard. See, did you know that a 6-figure earner, so that's only a couple of grand a week, which most people want to reach at some point in time, right? You probably do too. A couple of grand a week in any industry, network marketing is no different. That person has an average of 4 income streams. So this is the person here. Let's put a number 6 in there. They are a 6-figure earner. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 income streams all coming in to their life, if you will, right? And what does that mean for you? Well, perhaps right now you have a job that creates income, goes into your bank account, or maybe not, depending on your job, right? I've been there. For you, number 1. Number 2, you have your MLM. 90% chance that isn't making you much of a profit. So we have 3 spaces really. We have this one we need to make profitable, and then we have 2 spaces that statistically, not opinion, but statistically, if we ever want to get to a couple of grand a week or more, we need to fill these spaces. So what can we fill those spaces with in order to not distract us from this, and even if we have a job, be able to have the time to do this? It needs to be something that isn't ladled with like rejection. It needs to be something that can be automated so you can make good use of your time. And it needs to be something that you're happy to do. So I recommend an affiliate marketing offer. And the reason I mention that, I'm going to say ×2. And you can do this in unlimited times, by the way. I'll teach you a 4-step process where you can do this 5 figures as many times as you want, as I'll show you, with proof on the screen right now. 5 figures 2 weeks ago on one of my Facebook stories, just over 10 grand, and then 10 days later, 20 grand in another affiliate offer. So you can see this is working in the field right now. Now, the reason I recommend doing this is because it allows you to make money quicker. You think about network marketing as a business model, okay? It requires a huge decision from somebody, doesn't it? Think about it. It requires a huge decision. You're asking somebody to make a new decision. You're trying to convince somebody, hey, you can be a business builder, you can be an entrepreneur, you should buy this from me, we can build this together. It's a lifelong commitment that you're asking them for. So you're always going to get way more no's than yeses. There's only a tiny slice that are going to say yes, the rest are going to say no, because you're asking them to change something. Whereas with affiliate marketing, you're going to provide something to them that is already going to assist them with a decision that they've already made. So let's say, for example, if we think about someone who wants to start a diet. What's the hardest part of getting on a diet, right? A new diet program. It's starting. Every Friday, I'm going to fill my face this weekend because Monday, that's when we're going to start. Now, if Monday doesn't go to plan, Tuesday we're already having a donut, Wednesday we're like, next week for sure. And this is how people gain weight. Now, once that person has gotten a diet for a week or 2 and they're losing even a little bit of weight, how much easier is it to go to that person and say, hey, do you want an exercise program now? Or do you want a diet pill to make these results quicker and better? That person started a diet. And we're, as a species, highly sensitive to quitting and to being failing, right? We don't want to quit. So you can now assist that person to do better in the decision they've already made. Same with an affiliate marketing product. You don't have to go to the prospects that you're going to right now. And instead of trying to convince them to buy your stuff because they should want to, you can now go to them and say, hey, I see the problem that you've got. Would you like to solve it easier? You're always going to adjust this here, and you're going to get more, you're probably still going to get a few more no's and yeses, but you're going to get a much better percentage. And the beauty of this is, because network marketing is a back-end business model, you take action here, this is action, signing somebody up, and the money doesn't really come until you start building a team, does it? You don't really get anywhere until you're building a team. Until you get to a certain rank, you're not really going to make that much. So what are we supposed to do with the action till we get to a big team? This is time. what are we supposed to do here? You still got bills coming in. You still maybe want to quit a job or supplement your income. What are we supposed to do? Just wait and like, I feel the team will grow. I tried that 328 times. It didn't work for me, right? So this is where an affiliate offer comes in again. Because what you're doing is, if this is your bank account, you're feeding this up front. You're feeding this up front while we wait for this to catch up. And then it's happy days. When you have a big team and you've got affiliate income coming in up front, happy days, my friend. Happy days when this starts too. Imagine 5 figures coming into your business in the next 7 to 30 days. It's a big deal for a lot of people. I know it would have been for me when I first started. So this really is smart any way you dress it up for anybody, especially a network marketer, to position themselves to be able to generate at least 6 figures or a job replacing income from their network marketing business and build in a very ethical, successful way. Let me ask you a really powerful question that somebody asked me, right? This was about 7 years ago. He said, Richard, if you continue going on with the strategy that you've got, at the speed that you're doing it, even if you could do it twice as quick, when would you reach the goals that you really want to reach? And I said, what goals? He said, well, imagine this for a second. I would like you to do the same. He said, what's the ideal life that you would build? Like, how much money do you have to make that life a reality? What property do you have? What car do you have? What charitable donations do you make? Have you quit your job? Are you traveling? What kind of money would you need every month to do that? And it was around about $7,000 a month. And he said, and if you continue doing what you're doing right now, when are you going to get to $7,000 a month? And I'm like, well, at this current rate, I don't know, 400 years, something like that. And he's like, so never. So we have a decision to make. Are we going to change our strategy and do something new for new results? Or are we going to continue banging our head against a brick wall and risking 400 years? I mean, what is it going to be? And I was like, man, that's really got me open-minded. Because my main point of resistance for doing affiliate marketing was, won't it dilute my network marketing focus? Like, I'm already struggling back then. I've since sponsored over 700 people. But back then I was like, man, I'm struggling, so shouldn't I put more attention in it? And here's the thing. Think about if you are, let's say, for example, you are trying to shoot a basket, right? And you're trying to shoot a basket, and every time you're bouncing it off the rim, you're bouncing it off the rim, you're bouncing it off the rim. If you do the exact same shot 1,000 times without any adjustment, what's going to happen on the 10,000th shot if it's exactly the same angle and speed and power? It's going to bounce off the rim. Just because I want it to go in more and I'm shooting more baskets, if I don't make an adjustment, I'm going to continue to get the same result, aren't I? That's fact. The exact same shot in the exact same conditions will bring the exact same result. Now imagine no amount of willpower and time will increase my odds. I've got to make an adjustment and go, oh, hang on a minute, I need to, probably tell if don't play basketball, I'm too short. Like, maybe I should go a little bit longer. Okay, now that's closer. Oh, now I go a bit to the left. Oh, now I've made the basket, right? Now I scored some points. So you've got to do the same thing in your business. If you're not going to get to the goals that you want and the lifestyle that you want, we need to make an adjustment in what we're doing. And the way I suggest you do that is by completing the 4 steps that I'll teach you to create affiliate marketing income. Because what's going to happen is, think about the kind of people that are saying no to you right now. They disappear, right? They disappear. You're always going to get more no's than yeses, and they disappear. Imagine if there was a way to get more yeses from these people. More yeses, right? So instead of this person says no to your MLM, let's say these are 3 people that say no to your MLM. But let's say 2 of them like the look of the affiliate product that you're promoting. Okay, I don't want to join a network marketing business right now. I just met you, or I don't see that as something I want to do. But man, yeah, if you're talking about being able for me to do better in something I'm already doing, and I'll teach you how to make that a reality with the right products to choose and everything, then yes, I'll say yes to the affiliate offer. Okay, I'll say yes to the affiliate. Now, what happens at this point? These people pay you money. Happy days for you. These people also get the result that they want from the affiliate product. Happy days. They're happy. You're happy. Now, are these people now more or less likely to suddenly say yes to your MLM? More or less? It's a trick question. It's obviously yes, because an existing customer, statistically, an existing customer, someone who's paid you money already, is 3 to 5 times more likely to buy from you again. So you've now built trust with this person. They've given you their credit card, they paid money, and now they're happy. So the logical question for them is, well, what else can I do with you that's going to be successful? And okay, now I'm happier and I trust you more and there's rapport with you, I'm happier to go over into your MLM. Not only are they going to say yes to you, these people, are they more or less of an action taker than this one? More. They're cream of the crop. These are people that are actually willing to pay and invest and put their money where their mouth is. So what happens is you end up with a pipeline of prospects that are paying you for the privilege to be a prospect, even if they said no to your MLM, and then eventually they usually end up joining and are high performers. Using this tactic, not only did I personally get on a bunch of leaderboards, I was able to build the 4th fastest growing team in the entire company from zero. People been in there 10, 20, 30 years. I came in, I became the 3rd best recruiter, the #1 international income earner, and I built the 4th fastest growing team. And while I was doing that, I'm sponsoring hundreds of people. While I'm doing that, I'm making 5 figures over and over again with affiliate offers. So when you say, Richard, yeah, but will this not distract me? Proof. I sponsored over 700 people. I got on leaderboards, and I'll show you them right now. Whilst I'm still making 5 figures over and over again in affiliate marketing, it filled my team full of quality people. It was one avenue in which I could do that and enabled me to be able to start to grow my business finally. So it absolutely works. No, it doesn't distract you. It's a very smart, low resistance, automated way of building a network marketing team, as well as injecting upfront money into what you do. Okay, so specifically, what do you need to do to be able to make this a reality in your business? Well, there's 4 steps, and I can teach you them all. Number 1, you need the right product. I'll just put RP because my writing's terrible anyway. You need the right product. Once you've got the right product, you need to have the right result. Then once you've got the right result, you need to be able to create what's called a documentation review. And then when you've done that, you need to be able to market that review. So what this means is you're picking an offer that you know is going to sell to the right audience. And I can show you how to do that. Then we're able to generate a result that actually builds and grows encouragement. I've ever had people say, well, what can you do with this? How can you prove this to me, right? You wouldn't go to a restaurant based on a review from someone who's never eaten there. That's why people aren't joining your team. So here's a way we can fix that. And then also we need to create what's called a documentation review. It's a very smart way of creating marketing that doesn't need to convince people. It's very straightforward. Here's the facts. Here's what it is. If you want it, which I know you do, here's where you can get it. Very, very simple for them to make that decision. And then the big part that most people fail on is, well, okay, even if I have a great product and a great service, how can I get the right kind of people in front of them? How can I get this so that regular visitors are seeing my offer? I can teach you how to do that. That's a huge part, that even if you have a product, even if you know how to create marketing, can you get a consistent number of high quality people who are already interested in what you've got in front of your offer? I'll show you how to do that. The entire price of the product is worth it just for that on its own, for sure. So I can teach you how to do all 4 of these steps. And the beauty of having this is you can do it a lot quicker than me. You don't have to go through all the pain of all the no's and the rejection and being close to quitting. I mean, for goodness knows how long I went through pain and sacrifice unnecessarily if someone would just to give me a blueprint. And it's like a recipe. You know, you don't have to be in a situation where, imagine if you can't cook, right? Let's imagine you can't bake very well. Doesn't matter if you can or you can't. And I show you this amazing cake. I just show you the end result. This is what most marketers do. They just keep showing you the cake. And you keep chasing around going, that smells so good. I want the cake. They say, fine, make a cake. And you're like, well, I can look at the cake as many times as I want, but how do I bake it? Now imagine if that marketer was to say, you know what, I'll show you how to bake the cake one time. I'll do it in front of you. Here's the ingredients, here's how you bake it. And then I'll give you a list of all the ingredients and the processes that I did. So you can just simply follow along with exactly what I did. See, if you've got eyes and you can copy, then you can do what I'm going to teach you in this program. It's a blueprint. It's a recipe. At the end of it, we'll have the same cake, so long as you commit to following the same steps. And they're not that hard. They're fairly simple. I mean, I'm not that bright outside of marketing. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. So I'm willing to give you that blueprint so you can follow along with confidence, predictability, and take all the wiggle room and guesswork out of it. See, the thing is, even if you don't do this, right, even if you say, well, Richard, I can build a huge MLM team and that will take care of my income. Like, do you own the network marketing company? I don't own the network marketing company I built. I have I don't have any influence on what happens in that company. And twice now, I've really fallen short in a company in the sense that something out of my control. I built a huge team. I built a team of hundreds of people and the company closed. Could I control that? Absolutely not. I'm like, all this money, I finally got to the point where I was living the high life. I was like, this is great, this is it. Finally, all the years of struggle, it's worth it. Gone. What am I supposed to do? It's nothing to do with us, Richard. We've got our own problems. You sort yourself out. I'm like, oh my goodness, how am I going to pay bills this month? This is so embarrassing, right? This is stressful. And another company, I built another company, and the people, they stopped paying people for 12 months. We'll pay next month, next month, next month, 7, 8 months in. I'm like, I've got to take my team somewhere else. Again, out of my control. So I don't want you to build a network marketing business without having this income stream coming in and then it's all gone. Or you decide to change direction, but you feel trapped. I don't want you to feel like you're in just another job with another boss. I want you to be in control of your income. Now, you imagine building all these affiliate offers, 10K coming in. Affiliate offer, 10K coming in. And this is just a one setup. Forget, once you've done it once, the recipe, you can bake the cake again and again as many times as you want. And it's just pointing more people towards you and your MLM anyway. So imagine you've got this coming in, right? And imagine you can build an MLM team, which is a really smart thing to do. It's residual income. It grows and grows and grows. You definitely should have a team growing in MLM. Now imagine if this goes away. It's not a good day, but it's also not a terrible day. Because you go, man, that's disappointing, but hey, I got money coming in. I don't have to panic. I don't have to worry. I'm just going to replace this. I'll find another company. No big deal. Now, if you get rid of all these and this goes away, which is what your network marketing company is teaching you, just do what we tell you. Okay, cool. Can you guarantee me, Mr. or Mrs. Network Marketing Company owner, that you will never ever get rid of me? You will never ever change your approach. You will never ever change your product to something I disagree with. You'll never do something stupid, personally or professionally, that means that we have to close the company. Can you guarantee these things to me forever? No, they can't. So if this goes away and this is all your income, we're stuck. There's another word I could have used, but I won't swear on camera. So we are stuck, right? So this is just smart business sense. If you want to be able to look after yourself and your family financially, you really do need to be able to know to have this working in your business, because it's going to improve the chances of you building a stronger MLM team, and it's also going to get your income in and give you some security and ownership of the money that you're making. So let me run through exactly how much this is going to cost for you to make this. It's ridiculous, okay? The main reason I'm making this is I don't want you to go through pain and struggle unnecessarily. I think now of the life that we lead, because I've been able to learn this, because of the growth that it's had financially in our lives and the time we've been able to get back, and I think of all the memories we've created, and if I wasn't able to create those memories, man, that is a huge loss. We only get, my favourite quote, we only get one life in which to do everything we'll ever do, act accordingly. So I want you to imagine what your dream life would be. And this isn't like, I'm not going to pat your back and rub your belly. I'm just saying, person to person, human being to human being, the one life that you've got, what would you really like to do with it? Like, where would you be? Who would you spend it with? What would you do? Because if you're doing anything less than what you just put into your brain, you owe it to yourself to take a shot. You owe it to yourself to adjust the basket you're trying to throw, the ball you're trying to throw, so you can actually make a basket and win in life, okay? Whatever winning means to you. So what I want to do is, instead of charging what it's worth, which is, I was speaking to my coach and he said you should charge a minimum of 1,000, and this isn't pie in the sky. I'm not just plucking this number out because it sounds good. I'm going to teach you in 4 steps and within 7 days how you can make an additional 5 figures as many times as you want. So how many times would you pay 1,000 to make 10? Well, as many times as you could if you're smart. If all this did for you was enable you to make 10,000 one time, is 1,000 a good investment? Would that be a very reasonable price? Absolutely. You're 10 times in your investment, 10 times the profit. There's virtually hardly anything that gets you that in anything, in any investment, anything in life. So I'm teaching you how to do that with a proven process that's working right now. You see my proof, you see this is working right now. Now, on top of that, I'm saying you can do this as many times as you want. I'm also saying this is one way in which you can start to see growth in your MLM team. So that's going to grow, rank advance. Okay, potentially. So not only, even if we move all these things, 10,000 one time will be a good deal, but you can make it as many times as you want like I am, and you can also grow your team like I have. So this would be a great deal. I'm also going to sweeten the deal for you by giving you some bonuses. I'm going to go through an exact case study of a $10,000 affiliate offer that I promoted. So not only am I going to give you the theory or the education, we're actually going to get in there and do it together. You're going to see how to put together that offer exactly. Here's the offer I created and why. Here's how I marketed it. Here's how I get the results. Here's how it's still paying me now even though I'm doing nothing with it. You can do the same. Here's the recipe with a worked example. Most people don't share that level of detail, but I'll do that in this program. And also, I'm going to give you a bonus in the PDF downloads. So I'm going to go through all the modules. I'm going to pick out the points that you need to do and have in place in the correct order, like a transcription for you, so you're able to just download those and not have to work through videos again if you don't want to. You've got a quick reference guide there. I'll include all of that for you, and it's not going to be $1,000. I feel like a salesman now. It's not going to be $500. It's not even $300. No, it's going to be the price that you see on the screen right now. So look at that price. There's a button beneath this video that you can click, and what that will do is it will take you to the next page where you can enter your information. When you click to complete your order on that page, you'll be able to set up you'll get access to this members area. So you'll create your email and a password that's individual to you, and then you'll be able to go inside that members area whenever you want. It's already complete. I've done this entire program. It's there waiting, ready for you to jump into in its entirety right now. You'll be able to go through the video module with a transcription underneath and the bonus case study for you to work your way through. And you're able to do that right now immediately for the low price that's on the screen right now. Not only that, there's more, right? Not only that, there is more though. I'm going to take away all the risk. You say, Richard, you make a strong case. I like the sound of what you're saying. Maybe you're American and you like my accent. I think that's the main reason for my success. I just have an accent Americans like. Then you may say, but come on now. I've done this before. I've bought stuff before, I've been full of hope, and it's been a pile of rubbish. So what gives? Fair enough, I want this to be an easy decision for you. So I'll give you a 30-day unlimited money-back guarantee. By unlimited, I mean some guarantees are like, okay, if you can juggle while balancing on a hoop and donating a kidney to charity, then I'll give you the refund. Now, there's a button inside of your members area. You click that button, it's a direct link to my support team and myself. You could be rude and just say, refund. All in capitals, right? Or you could just say, I have this product, I'd like a refund. That's fine. I only want happy customers. I stand behind the quality of what I teach. I probably taught you more in this video and this sales page than most people are in the industry that are charging you. I know what I'm talking about. Can I do DIY? Can I shoot baskets? Absolutely not. Can I teach you how to grow a successful network marketing business and inject a lot of affiliate money in the process while you're doing that? Absolutely, I know for sure I can do that. So I stand behind my content, and I trust that you won't go in there and do it and then rip me off. I've got the product now, I can just get my money back. I trust you. I'm a decent guy, I'm a fair guy. I hope you'll just be fair and respectful to me too. So you can get access to the entire program, 30 days. If you don't think it's been worth it, then you can just click a link in the back of your members area, right there where you're going through the product, and you can get a refund. That's absolutely fine, okay? Be disappointed for you more than for me, but hey, that's fine. You have no risk whatsoever. The risk is all on me, but here's what I ask of you. I ask that you do it now, because this offer will close down soon. That's true. I can't be giving out this amount of product for this smaller price. This is more of a test more than anything for me. I'm like, okay, will people actually take the help? Will they take the action? I can't afford to keep putting out. I'm building a business here as well, and I can't afford to put so much into something and then charge so little for a long period of time. So if you're seeing this, well done. You've worked your way into this position right now. I hope that you will take the only step that you need to take, which is clicking the button and completing your order so you can get access to this program. Because I've seen time and time again, and you think about this with anything in life, the people that are in this program right now, hello, and getting fantastic. Why are you back on the sales page, right? You're already in, you're already getting results. But hello, if you're happy to see that, if you happen to see this, and congrats on your results. We're getting some great results already. I see the people getting the best results in this program and anything in life are the ones who take fast action. Have you ever seen a sports team set a stall out and a tactic just to play for the draw? Right? They come, they're like, let's keep steady, let's play safe, and then they go 1 or 2 goals behind. It's very difficult for them to now change and suddenly become quicker and suddenly change their entire attitude and ethos to that game. It's very difficult. They've been training for it, they've been preparing for it. Now it's all gone out the window. That's the same thing that happens with you in your business. If you're continually, you probably have a stack of links that you're going to go back to, and you never do. I don't want this to be on that stack of links. I'd rather you don't put me on it at all. Because this isn't the program where I give you something and you go, wow, that's cool, and it sits on a dusty shelf on your laptop somewhere. I want you to get results. This is why I'm charging so little for so much. I want you to have no barrier. So I want you to be able to, I want you to prove to you, just give me a shot to prove to you that you can do this so you can have the life that you really want. That's why I'm giving you the money back guarantee. But do it now. Because if you come back to this link even in a future date, I can't guarantee it will even be live. And I can't definitely not guarantee it'll be the price it will be right now. This is the least it will ever be. I never do discounts. Only and it's as low. Whenever you see it from my content, it's the lowest it will ever be. I have never, ever, ever discounted any products of mine, ever. Why? 'Cause it's not fair to you. You purchased this right now. I respect the fact that you've done that, and I won't disrespect you by saying, oh, I'm going to give it to your friend for less. No, unless there's some significant benefit to you, I will never and have never done that. I just don't think it is fair. So if you want to do this, if you want to inject those 5 figures from an affiliate offer and have me teach you how to do that by the end of this 7 days, and you want to have a way of building your network marketing business a bit better, then let's do this right now. Click that button, enter your information, you'll get instant access to the program, you can create your password, log in, and the program is all there for you to go through completely risk-free for 30 days. Because the thing is, if you don't do this right now, I know what's going to happen. It's going to be in the back of your mind with the best will in the world. You'd maybe intend to come back tomorrow, next week, next month. It's not going to happen. And I know that if you take that initial step, it's like coming with the tactic to win. Okay, let me do this now. Let me become a fast action taker. Let me click that button. Let me take care of this order right now. I'll grab my credit card. I'll do it now. Taken care of. Now there's like, okay, well now I've bought it, I'm going to use it. So now that carries on. Okay, let me maybe just go through the first module today. I'm a bit busy, but I'll just go through the first module. Okay, great, I can do something, I can take action. I'll do the next module tomorrow. Okay, I'll do the next module. Okay, I've been through the 4 steps. I've looked at the case study. I can do this. In fact, I build it in a way that you can actually take action with activities and homework along the modules. So you can actually, by the end of the program, it's not a case of just watching and then doing. You can actually implement. It's an implementation program. You can do it as we go along together. So by the completion of the program, you've actually got your offer in place making money for you. So this is very, very different from what you normally see, which is a bunch of knowledge for you to digest and try and figure out. This is just direct tactical information for you to use and create the results that you want and the reason why you're here. So just to quickly recap, you're going to need at least 4 levels of income streams if you ever want to hit 6 figures. 90% to 95% of our industry don't make any money, and they run out of time and money and they have to end up quitting. If you want a way to solve that by having a higher caliber of person, learning how to market your business better, whilst also making 5 figures in as many offers as you wish to that all supplement and complement your business, not distract it, with a foolproof money-back 30-day guarantee for you to go through the entire program, with me actually showing you the exact things that are working right now in the field, I've got the results to back it up, then you're definitely in the right place. You should definitely click that button and definitely jump on all over this while it's still live. I mean, you're going to kick yourself if you don't do this. And a year, 2 years, 3 years from now, you're messaging me saying, have you still got that program available? Because I really need it now. I'm going to be like, I'm sorry, no, I closed that down, right? I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to get the results and the help that you need, which is why I've taken so much time to put together this very video for you and the program itself. So I'm looking forward to being your teacher and guiding you through this. We're going to do it right here, right now on this whiteboard here. I'm going to show you everything that you need. Click the button, complete your order, get access, go through the program, and let me know. That support button in the back office that you could use for a refund, tell you what it's usually used for. It's usually used for people clicking it and saying, look how much money I've made. Look at the result that I've got. I love to hear about that. So please feel free to pester me with your results. I love seeing that. I still get a kick out of it. It reminds me when I got first my results and was like, wow, this can actually work for me too. I'm looking forward to putting you in that position. So hopefully we'll work on this together. As I always say at the end of everything that I do, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. And I'll catch you on the inside of the Authority Affiliate Profits product. Bye for now.